entrepreneur, maybe you're just a dreamer, maybe you are just someone looking to feel more confident about whatever it is, this right here is your space. And I'm quite excited to have Lucia Mazhou coming in, sharing with us her story as always. So, Lucia, so many of our listeners have this safe job, but we know where sometimes might have like a burning desire, right? A passion that you may want to do on the side. For you, it started off with journalism, and now you've completely pivoted. You are with H Metro, you're also with Bahasha TV, very visible. And yet, you pivoted and turned that completely upside down. Was there a moment for you, Lucia, where you said, this is not what I want to do, or what caused that pivot for you?
Actually, it was by coincidence that I became a makeup artist. I was a journalist, as you said, working with H Metro as a correspondent and also a presenter for Bahasha TV. I was trying it out with Bahasha TV because I was like, presenting. Let me see how it goes, because I wasn't really into having my face on the screen like that, but also being a model, I was like, let me see where this goes. Then I went in with Bahasha TV. That was fun. And I also had my business. House of Lucia's was not established now, as most people think. It's been there for a very long time.
So it was like a side hustle?
Yes, it was more like a side hustle. I was doing cereals, I was doing jewelry. So I met Jakim Guido by chance. She was planning an event. What's the name of the event? I forgot the name of the event. Then I told her I'll come and do media coverage for you. She was like, oh, okay, I would love that. You can come. I went, I met her. We hit it off on the first day, actually. Then after a bit of time, we started planning events together, because I believe that I don't have one limited talent. I believe that everyone has different forms of passion, talent. Passion is not just like one thing that people think, oh, I'm going to find my passion. No. It's just something you establish along the lines of your life. So I went in, and as we were doing events and all that, her sister, who also happens to run the business with her, said, come through. Let's teach you how to do your own makeup properly. So as a model, I was doing my own makeup. Most models in Harare, actually, they do their own makeup. So I was doing my own makeup. But if I show you the makeup that I was doing, it was catastrophic. So he was like, no, you can't be walking around with a face like that when you are connected to us. So come through, let's teach you how to do makeup. It's like, okay, sounds interesting. I was supposed to just do makeup for 2 weeks. 2 weeks was what I was supposed to be doing at Folake. I went in the first week. It was kind of hard because writing articles, then having to be on screen for Bahasha TV, then having to run my cereal business. And now I had incorporated the makeup pod. It was hard. And at the time I was going through a heartbreak. You know, Jolo always miss you. So I really needed to take time off, and makeup seemed to be the perfect escape for me, because I was around women who were also going through their own stuff, and they were also using makeup to go through whatever they were going through. So I was there the first week. It was more like I was trying to blend in. The second week, I was enjoying it. I began enjoying it. Like, I was obsessed with makeup. The entire time I was just like, okay, can we go back to work? Can we go back? And then I spoke to Miss Lucia, and she was like, you know what? You can actually just do the 8-month internship. You just go on with the whole thing. You never know where it takes you. At first I was skeptical. I was like, 8 months? 8 months of this.
And all the while you're still at work, you're still working as a journalist, you're still on TV, you're also still running your other business.
It was hard, I tell you. It was devastating. Like, really devastating. I was like, can I really keep this going? So I was like, give me a bit of time to think it through. The bit of time I needed was 1 day. The following day I came back, I was like, you know what? Let me just take it on. Let's just get it going. This one was like, we're going to make sure it's flexible for you. You don't have to necessarily be like full-time. You can do your H Metro articles. You can do your Bahasha TV when you need to. You can go sell your cereals when you need to. But being a small business owner, trust me when I say this, it's not easy. Especially when you were raised in a way where you are not raised to be business minded.
Right.
The way I was raised to go to school, find a job, work hard.
Yeah.
And I can safely say this is the reality for most Zimbabweans. We are raised to just go to school, find a job, good paying job, we are good. I was going against my nature. I could not try something of my own.
Yeah.
So I was in the middle. Do I continue working for someone?
Yeah.
Do I have my own job?
Yeah. So when you started doing this 8-month internship, was the intention to then set up your business? Kind of what another skill? Does kind of just or something?
It was just fun.
It
It was just for fun. You know, like the moment when you get an obsession, I would say this usually happens for people with limerence. You get like an excessive obsession for something, whereby you live, you talk, you breathe that one thing. That was makeup for me. I was literally obsessed with makeup.
It's Capital 100.4 FM, Harada's Habit. We are, as always, Mondays, meeting entrepreneurs who let us walk through their journey, sharing with us things that nobody tells you about being an entrepreneur. Today, she started off as a storyteller, and from storytelling, literally led her down a pivot that she never saw coming. And lo and behold, now she's gone and structured that passion into a proper business, House of Lucia. And we're following Lucia's story this morning, how a journalist switches things up from a very visible career into making herself a beauty mogul, as it were, learning from the very best. Something that started off for fun turns up into a business. It's actually very fascinating that your first career is journalism, and I'm wondering how many people, when you tell them that, you're a journalist, but not a lipstick, mascara, eyeliner. How does this work? So when you look at the skills that you acquired, Lucia, from storytelling, your attention to detail, also understanding an audience directly, that's part of being a good journalist, right? How did these skills become a weapon now in this new career path that you're in this beauty business?
So most makeup artists, they've just gone, they've learned how to do makeup, and they just get into it. We want to make money from this. For me, I would say I'm grateful because I've gone through journalism, and having gone through journalism, I've also connected with a lot of people. I've even gone for diplomacy classes, and it's helped me because it's set me apart from all the other makeup artists. When I come and I do your makeup, I'm not just looking at you as a canvas, as we call people's faces, we call them canvases. When I look at you, I see you as a delegate. I see you as a very special guest. So the way I handle you, the way I handle people, is very different. When you come for makeup with me, it's not just, oh, I'm taking a brush, I'm just changing how you look. No, it's the experience. I treat you like a queen. I call my clients queens because I treat them like that. They are queens. They enjoy the experience, the professionalism. I did makeup on Winnie Mashaba, Dr. Winnie Mashaba. She was in Harare recently for the revival reunion night, and I did makeup on her. If you go on her page and you see the pictures of the makeup I did on her and the comments that she put in there, one thing that she loved about working with me was professionalism. It's not just about, oh, I'm doing your makeup, you're gonna love the result. No, you're going to love the experience. And it comes from the fact that I've worked with different people. I've worked with diplomats, I've worked with artists, I've worked with Tiffany Haddish when I was still at Vote. So the way those people get their makeup done is different from the way that we used to get our makeup done before I trained at Vote.
Yeah, got you.
I was like, makeup is just, I go into town with like 10 bucks and I get my makeup done, 2 minutes, I'm done. But no, when you pay good money for your makeup, trust me, you will enjoy it. And also, she said, why would I be paying $50 for makeup and one day? No, sorry. That's not it. You're not just paying for makeup you're one day. You're paying for those 2 or 1.5 hours of sitting in that chair. it's therapy. It's free therapy, actually, because you're paying for the makeup, but you're also getting therapy.
Yeah.
You're also getting treated like a queen. You're being pampered. It's truly an amazing experience.
I love the word therapy that you use there, and it's sounding as if House of Lucia is deeper than just, like you're saying, image consultancy or just self-expression. It sounds like it's deeper than makeup, and we want to know, why was this important for you as a brand to create this experience? Therapy equals healing, actually, and I know many women who wear makeup know exactly what that's about, right? It's a feel-good factor. It's trying to tap into something inside that you're trying to, I don't want to use the word cover, but it's something that you're trying to band-aid or resolve or heal. I think let's just use the word heal, right? So why was it so important for you to focus on a brand, Lucia, that builds confidence, that has a sense of healing, especially for your modern African client?
For me, I felt like when most people get their makeup done, the makeup artist and the clients, I felt like there's a bridge between the two of them. There was a gap that needed to be bridged. It was mostly, oh, you want makeup? Let's see the type of makeup that you want. You want a soft glam? This is what you want. Okay, fine. Come sit in this chair. Then you sit, ba 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 ba. The entire time you're quiet, right? You're just getting the makeup done. But do people really address the main reason why you want to sit in that chair and get your makeup done? For some people, yes, it's just for an event. Oh, I've got an event. I just want to look good. For others, they're like, I just need time off. I need to breathe. You know, life can be hectic. It can be stressful. Maybe you're just having a tough time and you just need to relax. You just need quiet. So for me, I take a moment to ask you and find out what it is that pushed you to come to House of Wishes to get your makeup done. What do you aim to achieve? I do that consultation so that I understand you better. I understand, oh, Folake wants to get her makeup done. Oh, Folake has a scar right over here that she feels gutty. It lowers her self-esteem. How best can we address that? And no, Folake, I'm not a surgeon. I'm not going to change how you look, but I'm going to change how you feel about yourself. Because that scar doesn't define you. It's part of an experience that you went through. And that experience shapes who you are. It's a part of who you as an individual are. So I encourage you to embrace it, because it's not a defect. It's not a flaw. It's something you should be proud of. It's who you are. It shows that you survived. You went through it and you survived it. So whatever it is, whether it's dark spots, those are your hormones that are showing. That's a sign that you're a woman. It's something to be proud of.
As you're listening
Embrace
in,
it.
As you're listening in to Capital 100.4 FM, Harada's Heartbeat, your ultimate mid-morning experience right here on the Crunch, I'm sure you can hear the passion that Lucia has as far as the business venture that she went and set up, from becoming a journalist to accidentally stumbling on makeup classes that then shaped who she has become today. And I'm wondering, as you're listening in, hearing the passion that she has, in Lucia's use, something that you're passionate about that you can also form into a business. And for her, it's as simple as a makeup business, but for her, it's not just about makeup. She is saying it's about experience. It's about making sure that when you step into her makeup studio, sitting in that chair, when you leave, it is a true embracing of yourself and your identity, all things that you are made more than just beautiful. And I'm wondering, whether you're baking cakes, whether you're making clothes, whatever it is that you're doing, do you also have a story and a why to what it is that you're doing your business? When they leave, do they leave having, and I love this word Lucia uses, and notice how a lot of our exciting entrepreneurs have this word, experience that they have whenever they come in contact with your product. Let us know, 0719 100 But we're going to continue talking to Lucia in a second. If you have questions also for Lucia in terms of being an entrepreneur, she's also here. We're going to talk also about the strategy. Okay, so how does someone spend 8 months learning about makeup and then turn that into an actual business engine? We also want to understand the power of credibility. She's letting us know that she also did do some lessons. And later, right here on the Crunch, it is Men's Month, midway through the month. We are celebrating, bringing more awareness to challenges that men are shaping. And today, on Detox, looking into addiction, We want to look at some of the things that men are taking or are having that they're doing outside substances, outside your alcohol, outside your drugs. What are some things that men are latching on to find a sense of peace, healing, or escape? We'll be talking about that. And later, we meet a woman on our men's show who's holding on to clothes of her ex-partner. She wants to know, what should I do with those clothes? And would you happen to have similar experience? And do you think you holding on that might have the right indications to the next person you want to be in a relationship? That's coming up next.